When you see two cars together like this is a bad deal, right? When you see two sentences stuck together like that, it's also a bad deal. And these are called run-on sentences, two or more sentences that are attached together without being properly connected. And what do we mean by properly connected? Here's an example. It was a close race. Tom finally won. Two complete sentences. It was a close race and Tom finally won, but they're put together as if they were one sentence. That's like a car accident, huh? A rear-end collision. Sometimes you'll see it this way. It was a close race, comma, Tom finally won. Some teachers will call that a comma spy. Same problem, though. We have two sentences put together improperly. And you remember we have some ways to solve that. Three fixes. One is to put a period and then capitalize the next letter, separate them with a semicolon, or use a comma and one of our conjunctions, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, or so. And this is how it looks when you actually apply it to our sentences that are improperly connected. It was a close race, period, capital, Tom finally won. It was a close race, semicolon, Tom finally won. Or it was a close race, but Tom finally won. Notice we have a comma and the conjunction but. And there are just 7 of them, so you should memorize those. And if you use this little mnemonic fanboys, that will help you remember those. All right. Now, I want to alert you, though, why are we still talking about run-on sentences? You have heard about run-on sentences before, but we still have problems with them. I want to show you where you will see problems with run-on sentences. They kind of disguise themselves sometimes. What about length? Short sentences are not run-on sentences. Long sentences are, right? Here's a short one. The man left, he had a meeting. Okay. Here's the long one. The strange little man, hopping on one foot, finally left, for he had a meeting. Surprise! This one is incorrect. We have put 2 little sentences together improperly. The man left, he had a meeting. We needed to have a period and a capital right here, don't we? What about this one? The strange little man hopping on one foot? This is correct, for we have a comma and a conjunction here that put those 2 sentences together properly. So don't be fooled by the length. Just because it's short doesn't mean that it's okay. You have to be real careful with that. And here we have our conjunction with our comma. There are some other things to watch out for with run-on sentences. Directions, pronouns, transitions. Let me explain. Be on the watch for directions. Here is the manual. Be sure to read it. I'm giving directions, but I've put 2 sentences together. Here is the manual. Be sure to read it. Okay? One thing you'll notice now, oftentimes when you're giving directions, you will not put the subject in that second sentence. There's an understood you. You be sure to read it. I'm leaving that out, which is correct. I'm just saying be sure to read it, but that doesn't mean you can stick it on to the sentence before. You can also, of course, separate those with a semicolon. Be sure to read it. Watch out for pronouns, where you have a noun in one sentence, and in the next sentence you have a pronoun. Here comes Bill. He looks great. We see this all the time. Watch out. Here comes Bill. He looks great. 2 complete sentences. You can separate them with a period or with a semicolon. He looks great. Watch out for pronouns. Make sure that you have those sentences punctuated and separated correctly. What about transitional words and phrases, such as however, therefore, nevertheless? Watch out for those. You might see a sentence like this. He won the race, however, he ruined his health. Or he won the race, however, he ruined his health. Comma here or no comma. This is not right. Okay, what is the problem? We still have 2 sentences together. He won the race, however, he ruined his health. We must have a separation there. Even though we have a transitional word, that doesn't mean that they will put 2 sentences together without proper punctuation. So we can do it this way. He won the race. However, he ruined his health, with our semicolon, or we can completely stop it with a period. He won the race. However, he ruined his health. Now remember, we're putting two complete sentences together. He won the race. He ruined his health. Don't be tripped up by the word however. Look at this sentence. He was glad he won, however, and didn't care about his health. Now, is that correct or not? I have a comma here. Here I don't have two complete sentences, do I? And didn't care about his health is not a complete sentence, so I'm not putting two complete sentences together. And so in this case, the punctuation is correct. This is a correct usage. He was glad he won, however, and didn't care about his health. So be on the watch out for run-on sentences. Another one to watch out for is then. Finish your project, then we will have dinner. This is so common. Two sentences, finish your project, and we will have dinner, stuck together with then. Finish your project, period, capital. Finish your project, semicolon. Finish your project, comma, and conjunction, and then. All right, so watch out for these, and don't end up with sentences smashed together, okay? Do some practice now and make sure you incorporate this into your writing.